Greetings, Governor, or shall I say, Your Majesty. This is pertaining to the recent legislation involving that unfortunate incident, was it Lewiston? Okay. Well, you made it difficult for people to obtain firearms if they have a psychiatric history. But you had a lockdown. Wasn't that clever? People severely depressed from being isolated in lockdown made appointments with psychiatrists who prescribed selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors, SSRIs, which the suspect or the perpetrator of the Lewiston incident was on. Okay? Don't try to restrict guns, ban these poisons. Okay? First off, the antidepressant effects, in their own literature, if you'll check their own literature, the antidepressant effects are placebos. But a placebo bread and salt pill or something like that isn't going to have the terrible side effects that these drugs do. Among other things is people go through, according to heretical press, people go through some kind of sexual crisis. Well, these drugs actually, for males, chemically castrate people. And something to precipitate a murderous outrage could have been like seeing an attractive young lady and realize they can't do anything about it, or something, or aren't able to meet them because of their inability to function sexually, or whatever it is. These are poisons. Restrict them. They have limited use. They do not alleviate depression, not in the least. It says so in their own literature. It says no more effective than a placebo. Okay, but it was clever. Create this COVID hysteria. People go into lockdown. They get severely depressed, and then they make an appointment with a psychiatrist who places them on these poisons and giving them a psychiatric history. Very clever, since you want to eliminate gun ownership in this country, so you and your thugs can do whatever they want to the public. Okay, now, what's another thing? I thought, well, that was very clever, very clever. The act of a psychopath, I'd say so there, Your Majesty. Okay, that's all. Ban these. Restrict the use of these poisons, if not ban them outright. They're not effective antidepressants. They do nothing. Most psychiatric drugs, the antipsychotic effects, so-called neuroleptics, the antipsychotic effects last less than a week, or maybe a little bit longer than a week. Then they're no more different than a sedative or sedative hypnotic. Okay. These drugs need to be reevaluated and whatnot. MDs want a particular system where a psychiatrist cannot get the prescription filled unless approved of by at least one doctor, some say as many as 3. And that would be a good plan because they dispense this garbage like it was aspirin. I know at least 5 people who have died very young due to the mild side effects. Now, exactly, if these are mild side effects, what's the major side effects? Bursting into flames and burning through the floor? Think about it, Governor. We're on to you. We got your little method there. An act of a psychopath. Later there, woman. Later.